الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
Mike.
I'm surprised to take, but you guys gonna close the door. Maybe, yeah, the sound.
قررنا مثلا قررنا كم والحاجة خلصنا يعني. هو أنا طبعا الناس سامعاني. صح؟
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
استقيموا واعتدلوا واستووا. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. إذا السماء انفطرت وإذا الكواكب انتثرت وإذا البحار فجرت وإذا القبور بعثرت علمت نفس ما قدمت وأخرت. يا أيها الإنسان ما غرك بربك الكريم الذي خلقك فسواك فعدلك في أي صورة ما شاء ركبك كلا بل تكذبون بالدين وإن عليكم لحافظين كراما كاتبين يعلمون ما تفعلون. الله سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. إن الأبرار لفي نعيم وإن الفجار لفي جحيم يصلونها يوم الدين وما هم عنها بغائبين. وما أدراك ما يوم الدين ثم ما أدراك ما يوم الدين يوم لا تملك نفس لنفس شيئا والأمر يومئذ لله. الله سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله سمع الله لمن حمده.
الله أكبر. الله الله أكبر.
الله أكبر. الله سمع الله لمن حمده.
الله أكبر. الله الله أكبر. الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه واتبع هداه ثم أما بعد. My dear respected brothers and sisters, inshallah, today we're going to have a fundraiser before we pray Taraweeh, as you all are aware of, with our beloved Sheikh Ahmad Shaheen from the Islamic Center of Davis. He came here, spent the entire day with us to help us raise funds that we need for the masjid. He was with us here Friday. He was here doing fundraising online between Asr and Maghrib, and now he's with us here all day, leaving his family in his masjid, staying with us to help us. So he's going to be finishing off his fundraising, inshallah, tonight. So he's tired, so please do not give him a hard time and help him out. So the sooner we finish, the sooner we can get to Taraweeh and end, inshallah. So without further ado, تفضل مشكور.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I know, mashallah, everyone is tired and nobody wants to see me. So that's good. Yeah. But I don't see the brothers outside, so can you hide this mic? It's too low. Okay. This is good. No. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. I'm not going to make this hard. And the goal is very obvious, and we've been doing it since morning. The reason we're doing that is to hold the masjid, for nothing else. I know everybody wants to do Taraweeh, and I know a lot of people are irritated when they see someone delaying their Taraweeh. But, as we did the years before, we have to reach our goal. Whatever reason, however we can reach our goal, inshallah, we'll be able to reach it and work hard for it. So I just want to take a look outside and see, mashallah. Okay, be quiet and relax. So that's a good sign.
Just make sure it's not music.
And we will finish Taraweeh in
When
half
they're
an
done, just
hour.
bring it back here and face them. Sure.
You'll have the sweetest Taraweeh today if you can get the
I'll
one.
take care of this.
If not, then
Make sure it faces me.
then Sheikh Mohamed is going to read 8 rak'ah, and we might actually add more to the 8 rak'ah, within the 8 rak'ah. So let's start, inshallah. This is what I want. I'm going to start something for you. Let's see outside. Do we have brothers outside? We're ready with the pledges. Where are the people with the pledges?
They're in the middle somewhere.
Where? Huh? Oh, behind me? What are you doing here? Oh, you're there. Oh, here. Look at it. I need 3 brothers to open up the door with $15,000. I know it's possible, and I know we are always competing on that. But today we are competing on a high competition of Jannah. Can somebody wait by the door of the masjid? I need someone at the door of the masjid to see the inside of the masjid. So let's do this, inshallah. Do we have anybody? And I'm gonna start off by opening the door from where the Prophet ﷺ ended. The Prophet ﷺ, we've been speaking about one concept today. The only thing we've been talking about all day today is one promise. A promise of Jannah. And this is what's guaranteed by the Prophet ﷺ. I know some brothers have already done it online. Jazakumullah khairan. So some people, mashallah, some brothers, jazakumullah khairan, and sisters who came into this effort. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم said, آخر رجل يدخل الجنة. I'm going to end for this hadith, and might be the only hadith. The last person to enter Jannah. We've been saying all day, we need people who fulfill the pledges of certain amount to reach our goal. Alhamdulillah, we were able to get portion of it, about 50,000 or so, 50K, which is not enough because we are at the 250. So we're still a little far to get to Taraweeh. So Rasulullah said, the last person to enter Jannah, yani this person will enter Jannah, the doors of hellfire are shut after him. No one else will come out of fire. And why I'm saying this hadith, to imagine what you're getting for your donation in Jannah. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, فيخرج من النار. He comes out of hellfire. He looks behind him and he says, Alhamdulillah that Allah has saved me from you, meaning what? Hellfire, and has given me what He has not given anyone before me. Yani this person who came out of fire thinks that he is the best of people on earth, that Allah has given him something, mashallah, because Allah saved them. قال الله عز وجل فمن زحزح عن النار وأدخل الجنة فقد فاز. If you're moved from hellfire, just away from hellfire, then you have succeeded. So he says he will sit there as long as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wills for him. And then he will see a tree being raised in front of him. He will say, Ya Allah, can you get me closer to that tree so I could enjoy? I want to enjoy it so I could get away from hellfire. I don't want to look back and see hellfire. So Allah will get him closer, and he says to him, if I get you closer to this tree, will you ask me anything else? He says, what else to ask for? So he gets closer to the tree, he enjoys as long as Allah wants, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala raises another tree for him closer to the doors of Jannah. He says, Ya Allah, can you get me closer to the second one? Allah will say to him, didn't you ask that you would not, didn't you say, you promise you will not ask? فَقُلْ يَا رَبِّ وَاللَّهُ يَعْذُرُهُ. And Allah excuses him because he sees what he can't handle. He gets closer to it. Third tree to Jannah, to the doors. When he gets closer to the doors of Jannah, he hears the whispering inside, the sound. So he says to Allah, Oh Allah, I want to see what's in it. And Allah will say to him, didn't you promise that you wouldn't ask anything else? Right? He will say, Oh Allah, I just want to see inside. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opens the door for him, and he sees that people are placed in Jannah, he will feel that, where am I going to go with this? So Allah will say to him, Abdi, أيرضيك أن يكون لك ملك ملك من ملوك الدنيا? Do you like to be gained a kingdom in Jannah that is equal to a kingdom of a king on earth? So he will say to Allah, Oh Allah, are you making fun of me? This is khalas, they're settled. Everybody's settled in their place. قال يا ربي أتهزأ بي وأنت رب العالمين? Ya Allah, where am I going to go in Jannah? This is packed. Everyone has taken their place in Jannah. Allah will say, I am not making fun of you, but وَأَنَا عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. I could do whatever I want. I will give you 10 times the kingdom of a king in dunya. And then the Prophet ﷺ smiled because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala laughed when he said, Oh Allah, where am I going to go in this? This is the last person who enters Jannah. We're not saying today to be the last person who enters Jannah. We're saying today we want to get to Jannah with 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, whatever we can. We want to be among people who are in al-Firdaus al-A'la. Can you imagine in your mind, this is the last person in Jannah? Not the first, not those people who are being enjoying Jannah for years. And the call to Jannah, this is one of the doors, brothers and sisters. This is really one of the doors. The masajid of Allah are the doors to Jannah because they're the houses of Allah. So all I need are 3 brothers, $15,000, Bismillah, to open up the door. First brother, inshallah, $15,000. If we do get 3 brothers with $15,000, we're reaching our goal, inshallah, tonight. Bismillah. Do we have anybody, inshallah? Any person who wants to open up that door to give to their masjid for the next year, $15,000 for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to open up the fundraising. If we're getting anything from anybody, let me know, inshallah. If we're getting anything, Bismillah. Do we have anybody? Inside the masjid, outside. $15,000. We're starting with the first person. With the first person who's giving $15,000 for the masjid for 1 year. Bismillah. I know everyone is tired and you want to go home. And I promise you. And I really want to go home too. But wallahi, we need to reach some goal tonight. Can we get 2 brothers 15,000? Bismillah. We're dropping. Allahumma a'ti min fil Jazakallah. You know, you got 15,000 and everything else that's coming. Because Rasulullah said, whoever starts, establishes a sunnah and people follow him, he will be rewarded for their actions and his actions. Allah yakur alayka bil khayr. May Allah reward you greatly. Takbir. Okay, nobody got the brother. He raised his hand and you were like, Assalamu alaikum, how are you? Okay, here you go. You need to move fast with me, please. So the first 15,000 mark. Second 15,000 in the competition. Second $15,000. Bismillah. Second $15,000 inshallah in a competition. Please, this is not time to scratch your head. Jazakumullah khair. You know, if you want to stretch, do it after the fundraising. Because as soon as you do this, I'm going to pick on you. Allah. So we need the second person, 15,000. $15,000 inshallah. All the brothers all the way at the parking lot at the end. I don't see you, but I feel you. So get the feeling inshallah. The inside of the masjid. Second person, and we're moving forward inshallah. Second person, 15,000. Bismillah. It is doable, inshallah. Second person on the outside, 15,000. $15,000, inshallah, to move on. I know you're giving a pledge now for whatever number. Please give it to the brothers so they could inform me, inshallah, whatever they have when we get to the number. But we need one more brother with 15,000. $15,000, inshallah, to open up the door to Jannah. To open up the door to the masajid for every person who prays in the masjid, for every person who does dua in the masjid, for every person who recites Quran, for every child who comes and play and enjoy the facility. You're getting reward for every person who is in this masjid, inshallah, till the day of judgment, not only for a month or two, till the day of judgment, because this is one of the continuous action. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, three things that continuous sadaqah after your death. A righteous child that makes dua for you, or what's the third one? Ilmun, knowledge that benefit. All three are found in the masjid. You find knowledge and classes in the masjid. You find a child who's righteous, who's raised in the masjid, that will make dua for any person. When they come and they are 30, 40 years old, and they say, Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah khair, the people who built this masjid. Jazakallah khair, the people who did the parking. Jazakallah khair. We still till today remember people that we didn't know of. Wallahi, there are people who are gone. Maybe not just gone from Sacramento, they're gone from life. But we still remember them and we still make dua for them. We want to be among those people that when we leave this dunya, then we have a remembrance in this dunya. If it's not a remembrance among people, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will always continue as the reward for it. Bismillah. Second person, $15,000. Second person, you got it? You got it? Takbir. So two people. So I'm sorry, I tricked you. We need one more. Yes. Wallahi, I'm sorry. Wallahi, I wrote three, but I read it two. No, I actually read it two on purpose. So a third person, inshallah, 15,000. And wallahi, I am moving on, not moving down. I am moving on because that could be another 15,000. Bismillah. Do we have anybody inside the masjid? Anybody, inshallah, 15,000. Anybody's pen not writing, I could give you my pen and charge you another 5,000. That's 20,000. Has barakah in it. Anybody, inshallah, 15,000? Bismillah. The brothers who are all the way in the parking lot, I can't see you. Assalamu alaikum. Brothers in the parking lot, assalamu alaikum. Can you say takbir if you could hear me? Okay, Allahu Akbar, 15,000, yallah. One brother from that crowd, I could feel it, it's coming from all the way there in the parking lot, but I just can't see him. One brother, 15,000, we're moving on, bismillah. One person, 15,000. Oh man, I feel sorry for the brothers who are sitting under the speakers. $15,000 if you want to move from the speaker. You got it? Not yet. $15,000. One more person, inshallah. You got it? We got the third 15? Third 5? No, I don't understand that. Go one by one. Huh? 1 5,000. Another 5,000. Okay. 1 5,000. So that's 15. Now that's 5. That's not 15. One person, 15,000. That's 5. Which is good. You tried your best. 15,000. Bismillah. Anybody wants to compete? You know, the brother who started first, he took it all as a goal. It just takes some time. I was doing a fundraising a few days ago in one of the places, and subhanAllah, we stopped at 5,000, and this person, I kept going for almost 15, 20 minutes. Nobody raised his hand. At the end, the guy literally went like this, 5,000. Like, where you been? It takes time. Your hand is locked because the shaytan ya'idukum al-faqr. This is the promise. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Ma naqasa malun min sadaqah." We really want to get to Jannah, not just for ourselves. Give it for the purpose of your family, for the guidance of your children, protection of them. Give it for those who have passed away in your family members and for their behalf. Inshallah, the sadaqah will be accepted. Can we move on? One more 15, or are we moving on? One more 15,000, bismillah. The brother is still thinking, or sister is still thinking? No? Going once? Going twice? Bismillah. 15,000 all the way down? Not yet? No problem, inshallah. Can we get 5 brothers? 5 brothers, 10,000. We're dropping down. 10,000, that means what? $2,000 a month? Wallahi Allah to liman yasha. Or $1,000 a month? $1,000. We have one person? 10,000? Takbir! La. You guys, what did you eat for breakfast today? Nothing? Okay, then please move somewhere else. We need the energy right now. No. If you're gonna be, no, next to Sheikh Ahmed, okay. This is the side of no energy. Takbir. So first 10,000. I don't know what, there is no time for this. Number two, second person $10,000. Bismillah. Second call to Jannah. Man bana, I told you at the khutbah today. Whoever builds a house for Allah with a price of $10. Literally, I looked online. There's a nest, bird nest. It's called coconut. The coconut because it has design, so it's $10. Whoever builds a house for Allah for $10 is equal to a house in Jannah. Another 10. MashaAllah, I love you, man. Yeah, keep coming, please. MashaAllah. First time I know you very goodness. Number two. So we need that a call to Jannah with $10,000, not $10. $10 will give you a house in Jannah. If you want more, subhanAllah, if we have the governor right now, or the mayor, or even the police chief, they come to the masjid and they say, anybody here wants a house in Sacramento for $1,000? I am sure no one is going to pray Taraweeh to Sheikh Mohamed. Believe me, Allah, even Sheikh Mohamed is not going to pray Taraweeh. He's going with, we're all going. We're not going to. Why? Because we have some trust. We have some trust in a human's. We have some trust in a human's promise. We can't have trust in Allah's promise. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, those people who are dealing with Allah, they have what? Tijaratan lan tabur. You're making the best deal. You're making the best of business. And Allah opens up the doors of rizq for you to an extent that you can't even imagine. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will surprise you with His gifts and His bounties. Wallahi, all it takes is trust in Allah. Do we have anybody? 10,000. Another person, 10,000 inshallah. A sister who has 10,000. Or a husband who has 10,000 and she knows that her husband has 10,000 in the bank. She could give it away for his sake, and inshallah, she will deal with Sheikh Ahmed on the counseling part. Bismillah, no divorce. We already said no divorce in Ramadan. Okay? Shayateen are locked, so inshallah, there is peace, there is tranquility, there is trust. Another 10,000 inshallah. So we have two 10,000 so far. We got the third 10,000, Bismillah. Can you keep me informed of the time? Allahu Akbar. We don't want to keep the brothers late. So we have few minutes inshallah, not few minutes, but some. Bismillah, 10,000. We are short 3 brothers. Okay? 3 brothers, 10,000. Do we have anybody inside? This guy inside the masjid, mashallah, he goes in, he comes back with the money. I don't know how. Keep going, yeah, no problem, man. 10,000 inshallah, anybody? The speaker. Can we have 10,000 to fix the speakers? Wallahi, this is irritating. Wallahi. $10,000 in Masjid Noor to fix the speakers. Let's do it. Who is willing to fix the speakers for $10,000? Okay? $10,000. Wallahi, we want to hear the beautiful voice recitation of Sheikh Mohamed. Come on. Bismillah. $10,000 inshallah. Any brother with $10,000 going once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, I will get up to 100, no problem. Let's open up this door. It is a great competition among the Sahaba. When you have Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu and Umar coming, قال عمر وثق عندي مال. Today I have money. And the Prophet called for sadaqah. Wallahi la asbiqanna Abu Bakr. I'm going to proceed. I'm going to compete with Abu Bakr. He went half of his money to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Abu Bakr came with all his money. So Rasulullah asked Umar, how much have you left for your family? He said, half. And I brought half to you. He said, yeah, Abu Bakr, how much did you bring? He said, all my money. So Umar said, there is no way that we could compete with him. There's no competition. It takes some effort. It takes a level of iman. And I want to ask you a question. Everybody here. Everybody in this masjid. Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu arda. When he left this dunya, what was his title? What was he? Abu Bakr was what? Khalifa. خلاص? Umar, Amir al-Mu'mineen. Yes? Uthman, Amir al-Mu'mineen. What I'm trying to say is, when they gave their wealth that they loved the most, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَيُحِبُّونَ الْمَالَ وَتُحِبُّونَ الْمَالَ حُبًّا جَمًّا. When they gave what they loved the most to Allah, they proved that they love Allah more than anything else. Allah not only gave them Jannah and reward, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave them dunya before Jannah. None of them left poor. None of them left dunya, in filed bankruptcy. None of them left dunya needing money of anybody. Abdurrahman ibn Auf, when he gave all his money for the sake of Allah, a business trip of 10,000 camel or 1,000 camel, what happened? They distributed his money after his death into 3/3. 1/3 for the needy and the poor, 1/3 as gift to the companions and the wives of Rasulullah, 1/3 to his offspring. It was enough. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewarded them in dunya before akhirah. Uthman, he gave up his money, 900 camels. At the end, he became the Khalifa. Umar used to see gold and silver and say, Subhanallah, we never seen that at the time of Rasulullah, but dunya was open for us. Bismillah. We do need people like that. We have, the sacrifice of the deen is based on two things. The sacrifice of the nafs, إِنَّ اللَّهَ اشْتَرَى مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ أَنفُسَهُم وَأَمْوَالَهُم, and their money. Why? Because both are on the same track. And a person who cannot sacrifice his wealth, his money, his soul, cannot sacrifice his money when it comes to it. So I just need two brothers, inshallah, $10,000. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. How are you guys? Are you still with us, alhamdulillah? The brothers here? Allahu Akbar. Jazakumullah khair. Can we get two brothers outside 10,000? Do we have anybody? 10,000. $10,000, $500, no, not $500. Where is it? $1,000 a month, and we give you two months off. Yeah, how about that? No interest. Better than any credit card, wallahi. How about few brothers together, $10,000? Just raise your hand and embarrass the guy next to you. That's the only, or two fives maybe. But we need a group. Is there a family here that are willing to give $10,000? Look at the person next to you and say, hey man, I'm willing to give 5, you're willing to give 5, but raise your hand for 10. Yallah, bismillah. Anybody's willing to do that? Anyone wants to embarrass anybody next to him? Bismillah. What do you think of this idea? Two brothers next to each other, they come up with 5,000 each, but they're doing it together as 10,000, so it will keep the count going. Bismillah. $10,000? What's going on? Oh, you're scared now? Okay, Bismillah. $10,000. Do we have another brother? 10,000. Yes? Almost. I feel it. I feel it's coming, but I just can't feel it here. Hey, the nice guy in the back. How you doing? Can you send him a story or something? Just hit somebody with your finger and say sorry, excuse me, whatever. Bismillah. Do we got it? Did we get it? This guy is carrying a lot of good news. Not yet? Okay, Bismillah. We're always carrying good news anyway. We got it? 10,000, two brothers, 5 each. Bismillah. Do you have anybody, inshallah? So far we have two brothers, 15. Two brothers, 10. That's what? Did you get it? Abdullah? Or you keeping count? Abdullah? Yeah. Bismillah. Right. How about we drop it down to 5? Anybody's thinking twice? Anybody saying to himself, you know what? Wallahi, 10,000 is doable. And I'm going to bring 10 brothers with me, 1,000 each. And I'm going to work hard to collect it from them. And we're going to get to the masjid, inshallah, on a monthly basis. Bismillah. Who's willing to take that initiative, inshallah, and start with it? Bismillah. Do you see anybody in the back? The brothers in the parking lot right there, this area right here, there's $10,000. Believe me, wallahi, I feel there's 10,000 over there. But he's taking his time. Before we move on, anybody, inshallah, anyone who's willing to hold his friend to Jannah, anyone who's willing to take the hand of his friend to Jannah and make that 10,000 doable, inshallah? 2 people, Bismillah. 5,000 each, inshallah. Okay, how about we move down to the 5,000? How many brothers are willing to give 5,000? Bismillah, let's keep counting. Bismillah. 1. Where are the humans over here? Humans. Okay, Jinn. Anybody who has any pledges? Good morning. Okay, they disappear. 1. Okay, 2. Fahmi. Come on, man. Hey, the nice guy security. Come on. You're the best, man. Come on. Run, fast. No, that's not fast, man. A brother will give 5. Bismillah. So, 1 brother over here. You see him? 2, 5, 3, 35. Bismillah. Allah. When the motive is going now, Allah Akbar. Bismillah. So we have 6 people, 5. 6 people, 5. You're getting Abdullah, you're on track, yes? 6 people, 5. 7. 7 brother, 5. 7 brother, 5. Sorry guys, I'm keeping you away from Taraweeh. I know, inshallah. We'll pray with 8 rak'ah, and all 8 yawm. Bismillah. Gifts from me to you today. And I'll leave salah so Shaykh Mohamed can control it. Bismillah. Anybody, inshallah? 5. We have 6 people right now. 6 brothers. How about sisters? Where are the sisters in this life? Where are they at? I can't see them. Are they praying here or back? Back? Should I go there? No. Bismillah. We have 6 people. 5, 7, 5,000 inshallah. If we get 10 people, 5,000, I think now it's doable. We need 4 more people, 4 more brothers, 4 sisters with 5,000. Are you recording?
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm moving. Bismillah. We have 5,000 inshallah. Do we have $5,000? Wallah, it's doable. Do not let the shaitan trick you. Do not let the shaitan promise take over you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's promise is better than anyone else's promise. It takes some trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Your heart has to be full with trust and certainty that whatever you're giving to Allah, it will be multiplied, not only once or twice, up to 700. Wallahu yudha'ifu liman yasha. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives to whom He wills and whom He wants. This is like a multiple 5. 5 inshallah. We got few hands raised very quickly, and then we slow down. 5,000. We are at 6 brothers with 5,000 right now. 6 brothers with 5,000. Huh?
1,000.
1,000? Okay. Keep it for now. Keep it for now. Okay. 1,000. Okay. Just for now. I don't like to jump like that. But it's fine. Okay. 5,000 inshallah. 5,000 for the masjid, for the house of Allah, to maintain the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and for the house of Allah's activity to keep going. Alhamdulillah, look at Taraweeh. Wallahi, the blessing of this year, praying Taraweeh, even if you pray 10 minutes, 20 minutes, is way better than what we missed last year. Most of us here, if you could not do Taraweeh with the family, you did it on your own. You felt how it was. The blessing of Ramadan is there. You want to give for Laylatul Qadr. How many people are willing to do for Laylatul Qadr and gain the reward of Laylatul Qadr? If you think of Laylatul Qadr, give it now and pledge now and give it Laylatul Qadr. What are you giving me? Huh? Another 5,000? Allahu Akbar, Takbir. Where are the 5,000? You got one more? Okay, so we have 5,000. Takbir. MashaAllah. I think Taraweeh is doable this year. Al-Baqarah, inshallah. Baqarah, inshallah. We have. Fadala. Happy. I know you're tired, man. Just keep it up, inshallah. 5,000. Do you get any money? So far we have 8 brothers, 5,000. All we need are 2 more. That's it. And you will not see me again after today. Except, inshallah, before Eid. After tonight, yeah. 2 more brothers, inshallah, 5,000. 5,000 to the call of goodness. 5,000 that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told Bilal, he said, Ya Bilal, أنفق ولا تخشى من ذي العرش إقلال. Bilal was holding some money. He said, Ya Rasulullah, we go through a tough time. Corona now, COVID, we don't know what's going to happen. We have some hardship. Let's wait. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, Ya Bilal, أنفق ينفق عليك. When you spend, he spends on you. يا بلال أنفق ولا تخشى من ذي العرش إقلال. Do not fear poverty when you're dealing with Allah. Don't ever think of poverty when you're dealing with Allah, because Allah is the one who gives you risk. Allah is the one who provides you at first place, and He's willing to provide you not every month, not every year, every single day while you are breathing. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ya ibn Adam, O son of Adam, أنفق. When you spend, I will spend on you. And now when you spend for Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will surprise you with His spending on you. Wallahi, the risk will come. Wallahi, this is the swear of Allah upon it in the Quran. We have 2 brothers, 5,000. 5,000 to the call of opening the risk. Anyone who has a child who's sick, or a mother who's sick, or a father who's sick, or a wife who's sick, or a husband who's sick, or any family member. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم داروا مرضاكم بالصدقة. Cure or heal your sickness with صدقة. Or those who are sick with صدقة. Bismillah. لا إله إلا الله. How much? This sister donated her bracelet for 1,000. This is what I've been saying. The goodness is in this ummah till the day of judgment. She donated it, it's $1,000. Do you know the sister? No, you don't. Who could match this for the sister to give it back to the sister for 5,000. Who's willing to give the message 5,000 and we give this back to the sister? And we tell her, Jazakallah khairan, keep it for you for next year, inshallah, to match it again. And she will be rewarded, inshallah. This is $1,000. She gave it out right now for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and inshallah Allah will compensate her and give her more. Is there anyone here who wants to prove that to her with certainty that Allah is giving her what she gave and multiple right now, 5,000? Anybody who's doing an auction on this bracelet for 5,000? To show that sister that certainty. If you give for Allah, Allah is giving you back. Bismillah. 5,000? 5,000. Think. We want to give it to her. No one has that in his heart. No one wants to say to her, Jazakallah khairan, for thinking of the masjid to take your gold. By the way, let me tell you, women don't give up their gold easily. Even men don't give up their women's gold easily. I'm telling you right now. Allah A'lam how much she worked for this. Allah A'lam who got her this. Allah A'lam how did she get it. Allah A'lam if she really wanted and she loved it, maybe she gave it out to Allah. We want to give it back to her, but we want to tell her, Jazakallah khair, your 1,000 is accepted, and here's 4,000 multiple for the message. Anybody 5,000? 5,000. To the sister, I want to give it back to her. Bismillah. How about 2,500 for bracing? 2,500. 2,500. We need some brothers 2,500. Bismillah. Huh? 1,000? Huh? You have someone who will pay this 5,000? Can you give this to the sister back and tell her the Shaykh said, Jazakallah khairan, your sadaqah is accepted, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you. Faddal. John, Abbas, Mahmoud. Okay, so he's willing to give 5,000, and here's another 1,000. Jazakallah khairan, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward her for it. We have one more person, 5,000, and we're closing this door of the 5,000. Do you have anybody? I still have the bracelet if you still want to compete on it. Anybody who's willing to pay more than 5,000 for this? To give it back to the sister? The brothers in the parking lot, don't let anybody run, man. Close the gate. That's it. No Taraweeh, no Salah tonight, and we'll get the money. How about 2,500? Let's get a match of 2,500. We get a match, inshallah. 2,500 for Salah to the masjid. Bismillah. First person to open that door, 2,500. Inside the masjid, the brothers inside, I know you can't see me, but I can see you with my heart, inshallah. I can feel that you're present. Bismillah. 2,500? What time is it? Bismillah. Allahu Akbar. So we've got a few minutes. Few minutes only. They want to pray 10:15, yeah? Bismillah. What time do you usually finish Taraweeh? 10:30? No way. Huh? Bismillah. I'll finish for you 10:30. Okay. Bismillah. No? We are at 191, 260. Allah Takbir. Takbir. So how short are we? We are what? 10? So 60,000? Come on, 60,000 is doable. It is doable now. Okay, 60,000. Can we get another? Okay, from the 60,000. How about $1,000? I'm just gonna run it through no, not 1,000, 2,000. So it will be 5 people, that's 10. Bismillah, $2,000. We are at 195. Takbir. What's going on? Takbir. Takbir. Bismillah. 2,000 inshallah. Let me tell you, it's not a joke, but my doctor saw that I was doing fundraising, and I did a Google course surgery. So he circled, he took a picture and he circled the 2 hours fundraising, and he said, don't come to the office again. Because he said the maximum I can speak a day is an hour, 1 hour. That's my maximum of talking every day. Today, I've been here since when? Jumu'ah? Can you imagine now it's past what? 2, 4, 6, we are about 6, 7 hours. Wallahi, if it was not for Masjid al-Nur, it would be very hard if it's not for my masjid too, because only these 2 masjids. Other people are just quick fundraising, 10, 15, 20 minutes, Assalamu alaikum, have a nice day, but this masjid, we need to maintain our goal, and we need to achieve it. So if we can get the 2,000, at least $1,000 from some brothers. We are only 50,000 short. We are 50,000 short. So if we have 50,000, Still a little short, huh? 50,000. Like, how much exactly do we have? 191? Like, can we close the first 200? We are 191. 191. We need $8,000. No. 9. My math is corrupt. $9,000 to finish. Can we have 9 brothers or 9 sisters or a group of people to have $1,000 each? 1,000 each person. Bismillah. First 1,000. Can we count it? 1,000. 1. Yes. Bismillah. Let's go fast. 1, 2. Yes, we got it. 2, 3. In the back. All the way back. 3. I can see. MashaAllah. You see how you guys need to be like me, running all over the place. 3. 4. Where's the 4? 4. Allahu Akbar. Takbir. 4. The brother is right there. The brother is right there. Get him. He's next to the speaker. I feel sorry for him. Bismillah. 4. 5. We have 4 brothers right now. 5. Bismillah. 5. 5. If we trust Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the words of Allah, I'm not going to stand here and give you a hadith and ayat. You have already heard enough. The point right now is to make our goal possible, is to reach that Jannah. If anyone wants to cure himself from sickness or other people, let's give the sadaqah right now with that intention. So let's go by intention now. The first intention is a cure from any of your sickness. قال رسول الله داووا مرضاكم بالصبر. This is the cure for the healing for your sickness. We need 6 brothers who wants to be healed, or one member of their family, and they're going to give $1,000 to Allah right now with that intention, sincere dua in one of the odd nights that they are giving it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to cure them. 1,000, bismillah. 1, mashallah. So that's fine. Right there. Done. Right there. 1, huh? 1, 2. So we're at 6. We need 4 more. Now, cure of the sickness right now. We're only going intention cure of the sickness. If somebody has someone who's sick, Bismillah. That's 6 people. 7. Anybody? Bismillah. 7. Keep watching. 7. You got it? 7. I still have the sister bracelet. Who's going to give it to her, man? Can the sister raise her hand? I don't know who is this. Can the sister come and pick it up, please, from the brothers on the board? Bismillah. Oh man, I really lost that. Bismillah, we have it, sister. Jazakallah khairan, may Allah reward you. Can we have some sisters $4,000? All we need are 4 people. 4,000, that's our first 10K. Bismillah. 10K, we're closing it. We're closing the deal so to pray Taraweeh. If you want to pray Taraweeh, pay $1,000. That's how I'm handling it. They got me to fundraise. And you don't know how they got me to fundraise. This is why I'm here. Okay? I'm really going to do the couch tonight. So not going to help anyone. If you guys could let me sleep here, I'm happy. Bismillah. 1,000. 4 brothers, inshallah. How about a different intention? Anyone here that is struggling with their children, or they're having hardship raising their children, or they're having hardship, they're worried about their kids, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلْيَخْشَ الَّذِينَ Allah Akbar, 1,000. وَلْيَخْشَ الَّذِينَ لَوْ تَرَكُوا مِنْ خَلْفِهِمْ ذُرِّيَّةً ضِعَافًا خَافُوا عَلَيْهِمْ فَلْيَتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَلْيَقُولُوا قَوْلًا سَدِيدًا. Now it's your time to be righteous for yourself. قال ابن مسعود والله I am fixing my salah for you, my son, so that Allah will protect you. We need someone to come today and say, you know what? Now? 1,000? Okay, can you stand up? The youngest 1,000. Huh? Allah, I'm starting to love you, man. Somehow. Okay. You're the youngest, takbir. Youngest 1,000. May Allah make you among the ones who spend for Allah and give you to Jannah. Say Ameen. May Allah protect you and your family members and all the brothers who give and their children. Allahumma Ameen. Allahumma, for every penny that a person spent to come in the day of judgment on their scale and for it in dunya as a protection and guidance for their children. The most important thing we work for in this dunya are our children. So we got 1,000 from him. So that's what? That's 4,000 so far? What is it at the end? You raised your hand with what? Hey. Huh? 1,000? Okay, so we close our first 10,000. How much are we right now? Huh? We got the 10. What do you mean? No. $2,000 donation. So they open up the second 10. How much are we now? With the 10 and the 2,000. That's 12. 203. What would make you guys happy if we stop here? Forget 250. Khalas, these brothers need to pray. Forget 250. Don't tell me 250. Seriously. Tell me a number right now. 225? No, 210. I'm happy with 210. If you're not happy, it's okay. I'll buy you something to be happy. Chocolate, cake, whatever. 10. We are at 203 right now. Okay? Sheikh Ahmed, are you happy with 210? Fair enough? You're not doing much. Sitting down. We got the 10,000. Allahu Akbar. 1,000. Still, Allahu Akbar. The barakah is from Allah. Don't give up. So 2,000 and that's 1,000. Okay? So we are at 204. We need to get to 210. Anybody here wants to get rid of me today and give the 6,000? MashaAllah, you love me that much? You guys did, okay. Alhamdulillah. That makes me happy that we still enjoying. Hey, Harun, how are you? 210 is good. It seems let's close it. Let's close it at 210. 204, $6,000. You solved the problem. Either 1,000, 6 brothers, two brothers, 3,000 each, 4 brothers, 2,000, whatever, however you want to do it. Bismillah. Just raise hand and give me a number. I'm not going to say what number. You do it, inshallah. We do it 210. Where's Musa today? Oh, sure, alhamdulillah. Good. Musa would not let me go, man. No, man. I said 250, we need 270. Bismillah. 210, we have 1,000. Stand up. Stand up. Okay, 500 multiplied by 700, that's what? That's a big number, okay? May Allah get you to Jannah with that number. Say Ameen. And more, inshallah. 500, mashallah, takbir. Okay, first 500. Okay, still, huh? Bismillah. What? You're 500 too? So you both are 1,000? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala get both of you a house in Jannah next to each other so you can play some games there. Whatever you wish for. Yeah. 2,000? I love you. Come here, man. What happened to you? In the morning, you're a different person. At night, you're okay. Only meet me at night then. Right? 2,000. So that's 2,000 right here. That's 5, huh? 1,000. Okay, we are at 6,000 right now. So you got it? 2,000 and 1,000. Yeah, don't mess me up, man. I know you. You're going backward. I know what you're doing. Okay, where are we right now? He's gonna say 195. 214. I told you to stop at 210. Okay, we'll stop at 220. Huh? What? 1,000? Okay, 215. Wow, we're very close. Nobody wants to give 15,000. Ahlan wa sahlan. How are you? What's your name? May Allah make you like Rahman. Say Ameen. Allahu Akbar. Allah. Rahman ibn Affan right here. Beautiful. There's a kid who used to tell me my name is Ammu Rahman. Because he loved Rahman ibn Awf so much. I told him he's not your Ammu. May Allah resurrect him with Rahman. Say Ameen, Ya Rabbi. Okay, Bismillah. We are 215. Okay? So, how you want to do this? How you want to do it? Big boss. You're still our big boss, man, regardless of what happens. How you want to do it? Where do you want to stop? 215. 220 will be good? Okay, $5,000. Anybody's willing to give $10,000? We close it at 225. Or $5,000, 220. Bismillah. Or $1,000 each person. Are we still having brothers who are still having the energy? Or they want some encouragement? There's no encouragement. Khalas, I can't. Wallahi, if you guys ask me to even tell a story, there's no stories. The only story I'm going to tell you right now is the story of Jannah. There's Abu Dahdah radiallahu anhu. He sold his garden, 300 palm trees. He went to his wife. He said, I sold my garden for Allah. She told him, this is a successful deal. If we have a sister like that, wallahi, you're lucky. If you're married to someone like that, don't think of a second wife. And even if you don't think of a second wife. No. Huh? 1,000? Are you thinking of a second one? Okay. 1,000. 16. 1,000. So we need 4 brothers. 4 brothers. If you want to get married to 4, that's a good one. If you want to get married to 4, okay? How about this? You pay 4,000, don't get married in dunya, and inshallah you'll be married to al-hur al-ain. Because if you're married in this dunya, the problem is, when you enter Jannah, as the hadith, one of the khutbah was given hadith, he said, When you enter Jannah, you see beautiful hur ain. MashaAllah, they greet you, they smell good, they look nice. So everybody at the masjid, you know how the brothers are in Jum'ah, right? When they're like just sleeping next to the wall, when he said hur ain, everybody's like, Allahu Akbar. They look down. So the Sheikh said, they are not your wives, they are their servants. Then the brother was like, Allah, mashallah. He said, you enter the second door, there is more beautiful women, nice smell, taller. And the brother went up like, Allahu Akbar, mashallah. You know, he got away from the wall now. Then he said, you enter the third door, you see beautiful women, all this. He got up, he's like, Allahu Akbar, mashallah. He said, you enter the last door, then you find your wife in dunya. The brother said, Astaghfirullah. Is this hadith even correct? What do you say, man? So if you want to give $4,000. We're closing. No, you're not getting married. We don't want to give you trouble with that. $4,000. Anybody want to take it? I really want to close this house. I'm not going to even fundraise. I am dead. Yes? No. Where's my Coke? No, that's not my Coke that I asked for. I told you guys I'm not going to give you the $250 that you don't have your Coke. Yeah? I already said it. So I'm very clear. $4,000 we're closing at, so let's start Salat Taraweeh. Jazakumullah khairan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you. May Allah compensate you. Anyone here is willing to give that 4,000 before we go? Or two people 2,000 before we pray? Wallahi will be happy inshallah. It will be what? What are we right now? I said to stop at 220. What's your problem, man? Okay, we're still 4,000, so 225. Anybody? Are you happy? 221? Alhamdulillah. We got 4,000 takbir. I had a feeling. I have a feeling. This kid, man. I love you, man. I love you, Allah. Can you go outside and come back in? I think you could. You apply 4,000. Let's make the dua of the angels, and I'm really going to stop. If anybody wants to give anything else, Jazakumullah khairan. We are at it, alhamdulillah. I am happy for the fundraising. I did my part, and Allah's part is better than all of us. Allah's risk is over our risk. We did our effort. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala compensate. There is an angel every morning who says, Allahumma a'ti munfiqan khalafa. Rasulullah said every morning, this angel making dua for you only. So from now, you have a dua of the angel who says, Ya Allah, give him. Ya Allah, give him. Ya Allah, reward him every day. And there's another angel, may Allah protect all of you, who says, Oh Allah, withhold from anyone who withholds from spending for your cause. Allahumma a'ti munfiqan khalafa. May Allah reward all of you for what you have spent. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect your children. Guide them. Heal the ones that you love. Have your sadaqah on behalf of those who passed away as mercy and forgiveness, and elevate their rank inshallah in dunya and akhirah. Include the ones that the loved one that you love for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from your family members or people that you know, into your sadaqah. Inshallah, it will reach them at their grave. It will help them. It will be as a mercy and tranquility for them, inshallah. Allahumma akhlif ala kulli man anfaq. Allahumma akhlif ala kulli man anfaq. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward and compensate everyone who spent. Anyone who said tonight, feeling tired, and they still said Jazakumullah khairan to participate, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward anyone who wants to spend but cannot afford to spend and don't have the money. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala open up the door of risk for them to give for the sake of Allah. And remember this, all actions are by their intention. And I want to mention to you this hadith, even though it's an athar, to end with inshallah. He said, the story of Musa alayhi salam, when Allah told him, go to such a person and tell him Allah accepted your sadaqah. So he went to his house and he said, Allah accepted your sadaqah. He said, Ya Musa, wallahi, I don't have a penny to spend as a sadaqah. What sadaqah? He said, this is what Allah told me. He said, check upon what you said. قال ya Musa, when you were calling people to give for the cause, for the sake of Allah, I was passing by a mountain, and when I looked at it, I said, oh Allah, if you gave me the size of this mountain, gold or silver, I will spend it all for your cause. A word, something he said. Allah accepted his sadaqah from him and gave him the reward for what he said. Why? It has to do with the heart. Intention is placed in the heart. So if you wanted to give something and you can, don't feel bad. Don't feel, despair of the mercy of Allah. There is so many doors of goodness, and this is one of them, as-sadaqah inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan, wa sallallahu ala Muhammad, alhamdulillah, rabbil alameen. Takbir. Alhamdulillah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from all of us. Allahumma ameen. I'm going to be arrested after that. Jazakumullah khairan, start your salah.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. سورة أنزلناها وفرضناها وأنزلنا فيها آيات بينات لعلكم تذكرون. الزانية والزاني فاجلدوا كل واحد منهما 100 جلدة ولا تأخذكم بهما رأفة في دين الله إن كنتم تؤمنون بالله واليوم الآخر وليشهد عذابهما طائفة من المؤمنين. الزاني لا ينكح إلا زانية أو مشركة والزانية لا ينكحها إلا زان أو مشرك وحرم ذلك على المؤمنين. الله سمع الله لمن حمده.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. والذين يرمون المحصنات ثم لم يأتوا ب4 شهداء فاجلدوهم 80 جلدة ولا تقبلوا لهم شهادة أبدا وأولئك هم الفاسقون إلا الذين تابوا من بعد ذلك وأصلحوا فإن الله غفور رحيم. الله سمع الله لمن حمده.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
الله الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. والذين يرمون أزواجهم ولم يكن لهم شهداء إلا أنفسهم فشهادة أحدهم 4 شهادات بالله إنه لمن الصادقين والخامسة أن لعنة الله عليه إن كان من الكاذبين ويدرأ عنها العذاب أن تشهد 4 شهادات بالله إنه لمن الكاذبين والخامسة أن غضب الله عليها إن كان من الصادقين ولولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته وأن الله تواب حكيم. الله سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. إن الذين جاءوا بالإفك عصبة منكم لا تحسبوه شرا لكم بل هو خير لكم لكل امرئ منهم ما اكتسب من الإثم والذي تولى كبره منهم له عذاب عظيم. لولا إذ سمعتموه ظن المؤمنون والمؤمنات بأنفسهم خيرا وقالوا هذا إفك مبين لولا جاءوا عليه ب4 شهداء فإذ لم يأتوا بالشهداء فأولئك عند الله هم الكاذبون. الله سمع الله لمن حمده.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. لولا جاءوا عليه بأربعة شهداء فإذ لم يأتوا بالشهداء فأولئك عند الله هم الكاذبون. ولولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته في الدنيا والآخرة لمسكم فيما أفضتم فيه عذاب عظيم إذ تلقونه بألسنتكم وتقولون بأفواهكم ما ليس لكم به علم وتحسبونه هينا وهو عند الله عظيم. ولولا إذ سمعتموه قلتم ما يكون لنا أن نتكلم بهذا سبحانك هذا بهتان عظيم. يعظكم الله أن تعودوا لمثله أبدا إن كنتم مؤمنين ويبين الله لكم الآيات والله عليم حكيم. الله سمع الله لمن حمده.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. إن الذين يحبون أن تشيع الفاحشة في الذين آمنوا لهم عذاب أليم في الدنيا والآخرة والله يعلم وأنتم لا تعلمون. ولولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته وأن الله رؤوف رحيم. الله سمع الله لمن حمده.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تتبعوا خطوات الشيطان ومن يتبع خطوات الشيطان فإنه يأمر بالفحشاء والمنكر ولولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته ما زكى منكم من أحد أبدا ولكن الله يزكي من يشاء والله واسع عليم. ولا يأتل أولو الفضل منكم والسعة أن يؤتوا أولي القربى والمساكين والمهاجرين في سبيل الله وليعفوا وليصفحوا ألا تحبون أن يغفر الله لكم والله غفور رحيم. الله سمع الله لمن حمده.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. إن الذين يرمون المحصنات الغافلات المؤمنات لعنوا في الدنيا والآخرة ولهم عذاب عظيم يوم تشهد عليهم ألسنتهم وأيديهم وأرجلهم بما كانوا يعملون يومئذ يوفيهم الله دينهم الحق ويعلمون أن الله هو الحق المبين. الخبيثات للخبيثين والخبيثون للخبيثات والطيبات للطيبين والطيبون للطيبات أولئك مبرؤون مما يقولون لهم مغفرة ورزق كريم. الله سمع الله لمن حمده.
الله أكبر. الله الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى. الله سمع الله لمن حمده.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين. الله سمع الله لمن حمده.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله سمع الله لمن حمده.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر.